As you can tell, we are not in the Channel 3 studio this morning. Instead, we've headed over to Ascension Living Valley residents, nice and comfy inside their lobby, talking with a new addition to the family, Grant Gustafson, who is the new executive director here. Nice to see you.
Thank you for having me.
And welcome to Chattanooga.
Thank you.
You've just been here about a month, but the Ascension family has been part of your family for a while.
Yep. I have been with Ascension for a little over a year now. I started off as a dietary assistant working in Manhattan, Kansas, where I'm from, and I worked my way into the executive director in training role before being asked to move here to Chattanooga.
So I'm not going to deny the fact that people watching are probably thinking, gosh, Julie, he's young. But with that, I think comes some very good things. For one thing, you chose this line of work because of your grandmother.
I did. So my grandma had Alzheimer's, and I got to experience that through the many communities that she was at, and was able to watch my mom take care of her mom. And that really touched my heart and made me want to be able to help people, help families, and work in the industry where I can make an impact on that.
I'm not going to make you give us your full resume or anything, but your degree is in hospitality management, which I think is such an interesting thing because here you are at the beginning of your career, so you have all this knowledge and you know now all these new ways and approaches to bring to the families and the residents who are here, but then you're wanting to learn from them all at the same time.
Right. I think it's a unique degree. A lot of people would associate it with a hotel or a restaurant, but it's one of those things where every industry works with people, and here is no different. And we really truly work with people here. We have to take care of family members, we get to interact with the families, and so I think that all of the information that I learned in college is coming to great use here, and Ascension has taught me so many things as well.
It's our first time talking to you, not our first time to be here. We have a great relationship with the whole team here at Alexian and Ascension Living. One of the things that I've learned though is this attention to detail that y'all have here. So when families come in, they fill out kind of a pretty lengthy questionnaire so that you as a new friend can know as much as you can about their loved one.
Yeah, so we ask that they'll fill out a questionnaire regarding their likes, dislikes, what they want for breakfast maybe, or what their favorite drink is. And those things help us, help our staff to be able to give really a person-centered care for that individual. We want to make sure that they feel like they're at home and that they're getting what they want. And with that form, we're able to get that.
You have 42 rooms here, room for 42 residents. You realize that not everyone is quite ready to make that step. And there's a lot of guilt, I think, that can go along with it when that happens. So y'all are going to begin again this summer some daycare programs, if you will, for people.
Yes, so we have had in the past a daycare service here where if you need to go get groceries for the day, or you need to take some time off, because it is hard to take care of a resident, and we're well aware of that. So you can drop your loved one off, and we have a half-day service or a full-day service, and they can stay here for the day. We have 2 meals for them. We provide activities and things that they can do during the day so that you can go out and take some time away.
Well, and if that is something that people choose to utilize this summer, and then I guess continuing on, that gets some of your expertise in this early intervention coming into that loved one's life all the sooner, right?
Right. It helps us. We're able to talk with the family members if need be and say, hey, why don't you stay for a night and see if that helps. It helps us get to experience more with the families and make sure that they're comfortable and that they kind of know where their family member's at.
It is not a walk that you walk on your own. If you're the person diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it does affect the whole family.
Right.
Do you already have in place, or are you about to start again some support groups?
We just had our first in-person support group again a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And those are partnered with the Alzheimer's Association. So a member from the Alzheimer's Association comes down and helps run that. We have them here at the Valley.
Yeah.
and we are having another one on June 27th. That'll be the second one that we've had in person.
I know that you have only been here for a little while, so I'm not going to try to make you an expert at everything in Chattanooga, but you shared with me that one of the things you're very proud of in working here is not only the quality of the care that people receive, but the value they get. I think sometimes people hear that Alexian name and they're a little bit afraid that it might be more expensive than they can afford. You do everything in your power to make this within reach for people.
We do. We want this to be a place where families are taken care of. It's not about the money, it's not about that. We want to really work to help people and make sure that they get the care that they deserve.
I had a chance to come out here within the last 6 months, I'd say, and I was put through this kind of a simulation. I put these goggles on, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And it was such a great experience. I don't have anybody in my family going through this right now, but to see the challenges that someone faces,
Right.
because it's more than just your memory that's affected, right?
Right. It really puts into perspective what it's like to be that person, because it's different for everyone. Every resident we have here is different, and every experience is different. You never know what's really going on in their head, and so it kind of puts it into our minds what it's like for them, and it's really helpful to see that and be able to learn from that.
Well, let me say there are different ways that you can reach out to them here if you want to find out more about your loved one. But one way is this upcoming Saturday from 2 to 4. Y'all are having an open house.
We are.
Do you have to register for that or just show up?
We have an RSVP that you can sign up for, but we're welcoming anyone. We would love for you to come down no matter what. It's to be able to get to talk to me and meet me more. I know we had a brief talk about who I am, but I'd love to tell people more stories and get to know the families in the area. So.
And then on next Friday,
Yes.
when it's time for the Lookouts game, y'all are teaming up with the Alzheimer's Association for Paint the Park Purple.
Yes.
So look for more information on that as well. Grab a purple shirt. You can sign up for the walk, the Alzheimer's Walk coming up in October, and come and tell Grant hello and welcome to town.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
You can also learn more at ascensionliving.org. The phone number for the Valley residents there on your screen. They'd love to see you Saturday 2 to 4.